You know, I only got one thing to say today, and that's, anxiety is a fucking bitch. Anxiety is a bitch. And I say that because of, well, I guess personal problems, really. Just, you know, things that I think are true, but clearly aren't. But my brain tells me, oh, these things are, 100% true. Just little things that I can't shut my brain off for, even though I want to, even though I know these things are probably not true. It's hard to, if you're an overthinker, it's hard to just shut your brain off like that. I, for one, completely and totally understand that to the fullest. But yeah, I don't know. I have this, it's stupid, but I have this fear of retaliation at work. But I know none of it's true. And if it was, there would be clear signs. I also feel like people think me doing this whole social media thing is stupid, and I know that I just need to ignore those. But I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like it is stupid. Sometimes I feel like it's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying, but shit's hard. I don't know. I'm just... if you guys know me, you know how I am. And I'm always saying, oh, I'm not gonna quit and this and that. I need to quit that shit right here and right now. Because I ain't gonna give this up. I know this is gonna work out, and I just gotta go for it, I gotta quit beating around the bush. I just gotta go for it 100%. Because I know that this is gonna work. I hate other people's opinions because it always affects how I think. It always makes me question. It always makes me change my mind. It always pulls me in directions that I don't believe in or don't want to go down. And it sucks. It really does. Like, I know this is going to work out, and I just want to, make people forget stuff. I want to make people happy. I want to make people think. I want to, make people learn. I want to help people learn about stuff they, don't know or are uneducated on. I'm not the smartest fucking crayon in the box, but, I know a few things, especially about working out and dieting and all of that. It's just, sometimes it's, difficult to... sometimes it's difficult to see where your own opinions stand. And it sucks. Because you know what you want, and you know what it takes to get there. But you got that voice in the back of your head that's constantly telling you, this isn't going to work out, you need to stop now, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, why? Why is that telling me that? Just because people in my life have told me that my whole life. Is it because of God only knows what else? But my biggest fear out of all of that is, what if I do listen to it, and what if I do just give up, you know? Because I know deep down inside that's not going to happen, but I don't know. And then that brings me to another point. Have I started too late? That brings me to another point. Have I started too late? And that I really don't know. Part of me wishes that I had just ignored what my parents had told me my whole life. They always told me, you need to, get a real job and have something that's stable and reliable and something that is guaranteed. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, yes, I want that, but at the same time, I want to do something that I'm actually happy doing. And I absolutely love doing this to my full extent. This is what I love doing, and it's just a hobby. But I'm not going to give this hobby up. Like, even if it doesn't go anywhere, I'm still going to do it because I love doing it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anxiety is a bitch, and it hit today hard for some reason. And I don't know why. I don't really know where it all came from, but I'm hoping it goes away. And yeah. I don't know. With that being said, though, I just got home. About to have dinner in a little bit. Yeah, other than that, tomorrow should be, I think tomorrow's leg day. So, yeah. I'll see you all tomorrow for legs.